What's up, guys? What's going on? Camp Out coming at you with breakdown number 15.
Tone of my voice. What up?
Jumping right into it. Tomorrow, Friday the 13th. Is that Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th, so be careful out there. So
yeah, it's going to be a murder scene for these anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be havoc.
Multicolored Flyknit racers are re-releasing this weekend, or Friday, so to speak. I mean, it's clean.
It's different from the one that dropped last year.
It's more pink.
Oh, it's the tongue. The tongue's a different color. The tongue is gray for this release, and the one last year was black.
Why did they do that?
So it won't be like a reissue or whatever. They just change it.
Isn't this the third time they're coming out though?
Yes.
So what's the point?
It's a nice shoe. It's comfortable. It's unisex. They come from, I think, smaller size 5 or 4, and men. Price is $150. I mean, I like them. I'm pretty sure you like them.
No, I'm out.
You're out?
I'm definitely out on that. I mean,
I like them.
I just don't like Nike too much because I have a wide foot, so it's hard for me to wear a lot of their shit.
With Flyknit, you gotta go half size down because no cushion, no padding, or nothing. It's just like putting on a sock. A lot of people wear it without socks. So
yeah, it's like wearing
if you're
socks.
one of those dudes that wear these shits with no socks, that's a no-no.
Are you Dominican?
Yeah. But I wear socks, so.
I wasn't trying to say Dominicans don't wear socks. I'm just asking if
that's what you're implying.
What do you mean implying? You can't put words in my... Anyway, so next up, Nike Dunk, Quick Strike. If you guys are into dunks, UNLV and Michigan, obviously, two different schools.
Two different universities.
If you... I'm not like big on dunks anymore. I think dunks are completely out for me.
They are out, but there's still a lot of OG collectors that still buy every pair of dunks that are releasing. But the material looks good. The Michigan State probably dropped like 50 times already. I've seen them shits way too much. But next. Come on, man, keep it going.
Michigan State, get out of here. Oh, man, Jordan's this weekend too. Oh my God, I forgot about this. So if you're following the Jordan 10 City Pack business, there's like fucking a million. I don't even know why they did this on a 10. If they did it on a 5, they might have had a little bit more success. Even if, like any other model but a fucking 10. But anyway.
Well, I mean, they did the City Pack the last time, back in the days, on 10s. They dropped like 5 of them or 6 of them.
How many do they do now?
Like 20.
Like I said, I don't know why they would do
crazy.
That on a 10, whatever. I don't know. I really don't fuck with J's that much. You guys already know that. But especially not 10s. I mean, they're probably comfortable. You wear 10s?
I have one pair.
One. Okay, what 10s are those?
Powder blue. I like them.
Yeah. All right, next you.
No.
You might as well cop these.
No, the City Pack in Chicago and the LA's.
No, we'll
dropping.
We'll jump back over. Like Chicago, you can't even talk about Chicago. Like I was gonna skip over that, truthfully.
Really?
I was really gonna skip over that. Not that I have anything against Chicago.
I think it does.
The colorway is trash.
But it's based off of their flag.
Oh, trash. It's like your.
No, you can do it. Go ahead. I didn't.
Super trash.
I didn't buy it, so fuck it. Anybody can say it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that Chicago colorway does any justice. For
and then the vivid pink
for anything.
10s dropping for grade school.
Yeah, so let's try and
Vegas at 9.5.
We got the City Pack, which is what was it? LA?
LA and Chicago.
LA and Chicago, so the pictures will be up for that. And then GS only is the vivid pink for the 10. So those are the 3 Jordan dropping this weekend.
I don't think they'll sell out for like the City Pack because when I was in LA, like the LA 10s were still on stores. Like I didn't even know they had them out there yet. But if you want them, you can have them.
He does pre-orders for things that are sitting on shelves if you need.
No, I didn't do pre-orders for these.
I mean, you could if you really wanted to.
Why?
Just saying.
Next.
Yeah, you get it.
All right, we got more Nike stuff, Nike basketball. We got the Kyrie 2s, the crossover.
Talk about it.
It's a performance shoe, dog. It's not, like I said before, Nike basketball isn't about wearing shit to get fly with. It's just to play ball on the court. You know, it's cool. It's cool for the kids. And for the ball players.
I'm going to tell you like this. If you buy a pair of Kyrie 2s, don't wear them anywhere but the court.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the street. I'm not saying like playing street ball. But if you're playing,
don't go to the bar with them. Don't go.
No. I'm saying for the actual outsole. Those outsoles are made for the court.
Yeah, definitely.
What would you say? They're motorcycle tires.
They were designed though for like motorcycle tires and stuff like that.
But the ribs are very thin, so you should only use it on court. You shouldn't use it on like if you're playing street ball. Use something else. Don't use these. You know.
Well, they're probably good for street courts.
So I read some shit
It'll
about
wear
them.
off pretty fast.
Exactly. They're really more for court stuff. But whatever. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna wear them and you're really like playing ball, like, do it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. It is what it is. Let's get into the runner section of today's breakdown. Pack of shoes times Reebok Phase 1 Pro. Corner 85. If you guys have ever been to Packers, you know that like it is not a hood spot. I mean, like, they do a lot of like collaborations for hood oriented.
Well, they're hip hop oriented at Packers. Like they do a lot of collabs based off of, like the hip hop community, which I get it because that store's been out for a very long time. Packers.
Yeah.
But I mean, the second shop they have is like in Jersey City.
Yes.
It's fucking like.
It's right outside the tunnel.
Yeah, it's a very nice store. It's very small, but
it gets to the point though.
It's not very urban. It doesn't look urban at all. But
yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't like when they like use like street culture, not so much culture, but like drug culture to like enforce a shoe or like promote a shoe. Like, oh, corner 85. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, they were saying like drug dealers back in the days were wearing these. Like
I said, corner 2016. Like
growing up, I never seen any drug dealers wearing these at all on my block or anywhere in Brooklyn. So it's probably a Jersey thing. So shout out to Jersey for this one. You can have it.
Jersey. All right. Anyway, so I mean, it's kind of clean though. Let's get into the shoe. The shoe looks kind of clean. If you're into like the classic colorway or not classic colorway, but like the classic style or silhouette, I just don't. I don't know.
If you were born 1985, you'll probably buy it because it has 1985 on the heel. So people will buy shit just because of that. Like, oh, it's my birthday year. Like, I'm gonna buy it because, you know.
So I can't take him anywhere.
Yeah, probably not. But
what's next? Let's just go into that.
We got more trash. More trash the whole weekend. Undefeated got a July 5 coming out again. It's what is it? They call it this Ray. All leather. Of course, it has Undefeated orange on it. They put that shit everywhere.
It looks like their last collab. Come on. Listen, colorway is always the same. Like, I don't understand why they can't be like
black, white, and Undefeated orange.
Like, I don't understand. Like, fucking switch it up. Do something different.
The last time Undefeated dropped a hot shoe was the Undefeated 4s, and that was it.
I mean, like, take that out of the equation. I'm talking about like runners. Like, you're putting out runners now. Like,
they haven't dropped anything that I like at all.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, the leather, like, all leather shoes are hard to pull off, number one. Like, crazy designs, even harder to pull off. Like, maybe some kooky colors, like, fucking break it up, like, do something stupid. But, like, this just, it's black and white with a whole bunch of different patterns and orange on the inner sock. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, listen, if you like it, cool. Whatever. These are just opinions. But at the same time, like, shit, fucking
trash.
These shoes are out. Next up.
I mean, this is probably the best one out of the whole weekend.
All right, so this isn't the global release. This is the release from Slam Jam.
Yeah.
What is it? 6 Parallel? What is it? Six
Parallel. That's what they call it.
6 Parallel in conjunction with the other releases from Slam Jam.
The Fifth Dimension release from years ago.
There's actually some pretty cool pictures. What was that, the group chat or whatever it was? With the fucking
with the mask. They took apart the sneaker and they made it into a mask. But they also had a black pair. So pictures haven't dropped for that one yet, but there was 2 masks. It was this mask and then a black pair who had like red accents on it, I think.
Well, whatever. I honestly, like, I like the beam joints. If I'm gonna get black July 3, I'm picking those up.
I think you want the beam joints because Altitude 13s from back in the day.
Well, yeah, that's the same reason why I like the other shoe too.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that in a minute. Anyway, so this isn't the release, the global release for the 6 Parallel. It's just Slam Jam's release. So if you're trying to catch online or whatever it is, do your homework. That's not what this is for. This is for letting you know what's coming out. So pay attention because it's like different time zones and shit you got to do. So
yeah. So do your math if you want to catch it online.
Math with an F, not a
math.
TH, by the way.
It's 2F. 2. It's not 1. It's math.
Sounds like 8 or 9. Just saying.
Math. We're gonna put it right here. Math.
Right.
Math.
Next up, yo, you can have this one.
No, I'm not gonna pronounce this shit. There's a store in Atlanta. They have a pair of Theodores coming out. It's a like off-white with like nude and then like a darker colorway.
Mannery?
Yeah. If you
say it with like that high pitch at the end, it sounds
kudos
better.
to you.
But yeah, whatever.
They're called the Georgia Peach. It's a leather. So and they have a woman. Like model.
What do you think of when you hear peach though?
A butt.
Oh shit. I was thinking about like furry, a little like hairy suede maybe.
No, I was thinking about a girl's
like a low nubuck or something.
like a girl's rump.
In regards to a shoe, we're talking about. They called it the Georgia Peach. They were like, yo, that girl's a Georgia Peach. I was like, damn, she got a fat ass. But like in conjunction with a shoe, I think
was expecting
immediately
like a peach
yes,
pink colorway.
Yes, thank you. That's
Maybe
what I
a
was
little,
leaning for.
you know, furry little suede and fairy suede all
Take
over
a ferry
like
to
nice
get
and
those
pink.
shoes in Atlanta.
I like the fairy. Shout out to Atlanta. These shoes are retail like what, 300 I think?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Astronaut. It's really not crazy. If you really fuck with Theodore, you know their price points are kind of high. So
For regular collabs, you're looking like at 200, 220, but I guess because they got this
look at New
premium,
Balance.
the premium new leather on it is like the Vanchetta tan.
They also had to pay the
both.
model, like the model.
And they have to pay the model off because she's like
She's naked. So
on the photo shoot.
I'll post them up. I'll put a little something over. If you're watching this at work, there's a nude scene coming up. Just saying, but whatever. It's clean. I mean, I like it.
She got big feet.
Oh wow.
She does. Look, she got huge feet.
She's wearing like a size 13. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think that's her size.
I highly doubt it. They probably had to show the shoe off more. I don't know. I like the way they look in small sizes anyway, but.
Do you think it was messed up to use a black girl for it?
I think that they're trying to accent. See how they use the peach background or that beige background.
That's not peach.
But look at the background. What color is the background? It's like beige.
It's brown, like a tan.
Beige.
It's like her skin color.
Exactly. It's
She's
to
not beige.
pop the shoe. Like if you used a white background, it wouldn't look right. You used whatever. They did it in conjunction. They oiled her up.
White is right.
They took her clothes off. They showed her tattoo. It is what it is. Anyway, the shoe's kind of clean. If you fuck with Theodore, you'll probably pick them up. But 300 is kind of high, so you probably pick up one, not both. Next up, what is this?
Beauty and Truth? Yeah, right? Beauty and Youth. Can't read. Sorry, guys.
Do you want to?
There's
I can give you.
New York State failed me. They just, yeah. Shout out to New York State.
You gotta go to school though. Like if you want it to like work for you, you actually have to stay in school.
Lunchtime was the best time.
Anyway, so Beauty and Youth, 997.5, two colorways. It's not white, it's off-white because they can't do white. But so that color and a navy blue color, they'll both be up. So I couldn't get better pictures.
This is the first 997.5 collab releasing to the public.
Yeah.
We've seen like other collabs, like, and
It's clean though. I like it.
I like the navy blue one. It has
I like
the
the
cracked
silhouette.
leather
The silhouette's
in the
dope.
back. That's what I was looking at right now. It's the cracked leather on the heel counter. It's really nice, and the tongue too.
Yeah, it's overall like honestly, monotone's in. Like obviously, monotone is like what's taking over. But
It's too many of them.
what do you mean? I mean, every company has to do it. It is what it is. Like every company's gonna put out monotone. So if you're into that style and you fuck with New Balance and you want something that you can wear with everything, then go for it. It's dope. Even the white pair's clean. I mean, even though it's bone color, whatever. What'd you say before?
It's a perfect canvas for customizers. Like you could dye it whatever color you want. Only if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, hire somebody. They'll do it for you. But all white shoes are no for me.
Moving right along. Adidas EQT Primeknit pack. I don't care. Next.
No, come on, we gotta talk about it to the people at least. Like,
I mean, listen, if you know what Primeknit is, whatever.
there might be hype on it because of Prime Knit, but
I highly doubt
if
it.
it's not a boost, it ain't for the youth. Youth with 2F. Youth. Moving on.
So that's it for like this week's releases, but obviously I have to bring it up. 3.1 RF.
Super Greens.
If you guys are familiar with his release pattern and how things go, when he starts putting up a lot of pictures, that means there's a release coming up in the next like 2 or 3 weeks. So I maybe even sooner than that.
Maybe sooner.
I don't really.
Maybe the 28th.
What's the 20? How many weeks is that?
2 weeks.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So like whatever. Anyway, when he starts putting the pictures up in like concession or in succession with each other, like you know the shoe is gonna it's close.
Yeah, you got the blogs talking about it. It's very controversial right now within the sneaker community.
You think it's controversial?
People are hating it.
We're gonna
People
take a
are
couple
loving
minutes on
it. It's just my opinion. The upper is nice. The new buck looks good. The contrast with the super green on it is beautiful. I like it. But it's the sole. The sole of the sneaker.
That thing like, what's wrong with that sole? Because you're so used to seeing a 3.
Yeah,
that's flat and colorful.
It's like a hybrid.
Basic. It's the Nimbus 17 midsole is what you're getting. So you're getting a Gel Light 3 upper, Nimbus 17 midsole.
Yeah.
So apparently it's super comfortable, but it has a high instep area. That's the only thing that I've heard about the Nimbus because I haven't tried it on. I don't run anywhere, so what the fuck am I doing with a running shoe? But I've heard it's
But I mean, we wear runners, but we don't run with it. But
I mean, if you're really gonna wear a runner, you're not gonna wear Gel I3s. You're gonna wear
we wear the lifestyle shoes.
Exactly. Whatever. We can sit here and go back. And
the colorway is nice. I admit it.
Altitude 13. You can't go wrong. My favorite 13.
Yeah, that's why I think you like it because I know that those Altitude 13s are one of your favorites. But people are gonna buy it just because 700 pairs only. Only 3.1s are dropping ever. So if you're into the hype like that, then you do what you got to do. But
when you pop it,
yeah, when you pop it, you do what you want.
I'm just saying, like realistically, there's nothing wrong with this shoe. Maybe it's not the best shoe that he's put out in previous history, but you got to think about it in layman's terms for people. Like if he did some crazy shit, would they even look at the shoe? Like it's simplistic, it's clean.
He's done crazy shit in the past.
Yeah, but
and people are still buying it, still sell out.
What was the crazy shit? What was the craziest shit he's ever done to you?
Homage.
That's not really.
Oh, to me, you said to me.
Homage isn't crazy because
I can't talk about 252 pack because I wasn't in the community at that time, but 252 pack was crazy too.
You've seen the shoe. That's really what I think of when I think of Ronnie and Crazy. Is 252 was like different colors.
252 was
leather, like
was
nylon,
way
like,
too advanced for the time period.
Yes and no. Like I feel like it's a staple piece because I'm talking about it now 7 years later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that it was too far ahead of its time. I just feel like it was underappreciated. And I feel like that goes to say with like a lot of shoes and a lot of companies that put out shoes. Like if you're gonna take the time to put in the work to design a shoe, you get the right quality, you get the right colorway. Who knows how many midsoles they went through to find this one?
Probably a lot.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and everyone's like, oh no, it's fucking tread because it's not a salmon toe.
But he
like,
can't please everybody.
I understand that.
There's people, like I said, people that's gonna hate it and people that's gonna like it. End of the day,
it's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody, and he said it himself. It's not for everybody.
Love it.
And at the end of the day, it's gonna sell out. It's gonna sell out. 700 pairs made.
Yeah,
it's gonna be gone.
Regardless, I feel like the UK market likes it a lot more.
You think so?
Yeah. Just based on feedback and stuff like Snapchat, whatever. People hit me up and talk all the time, and it's always like, yeah, the Euro market is, in my opinion, the European market knows a little bit more about the runner game than the US market. I hate to tell you guys that.
Yeah, they love runners out there though. They'll buy all of them.
I've said it from day one. Like their sneaker shows are more in order. Like it's all runner based. Like you'll see some J's here and there, but it's runner based extensive. Like it is what it is. So when they start hitting me up to ask me about shoes and like what looks like it's gonna be dope or whatever, like I already know like it's gonna be a banger. Whether it's now or 3 years from now, like it's gonna happen.
So you think people are gonna regret not buying it?
I definitely think so. Especially when
what do you think retail's gonna be? Like 170, 175?
Yeah, well, 170.
What if it's like 220? You still gonna buy it?
I mean, I'll have to like think twice, but yeah, probably. I don't know why it would be that much though.
The Nimbus so?
But
running, like real running shoes are expensive, period.
Question for you. Why, if you know your target audience doesn't pay more than $200 to $220 for a shoe and this is a new model, why would you take the chance of pricing it that high on something they don't even know about yet?
Because he could sell it.
Regardless though, like I wouldn't, if it were me or you and you were putting out a new model, not so much a new model, but you were doing something different,
safe side,
you would want to go like 170, 180. Okay. No, when you're done, it's 200. What does it cost to make them? $36? Like, give me a fucking break. It is what it is. Whatever. Anyway.
Let us know what you think about these 3.1s. There's 2 other pairs dropping, so.
I'm curious about the last one.
Well, there was pictures of the rose gold,
yes.
3.1s. We don't know if that pair is getting released or if it's just a sample, but all we could do is just wait and see. But I see a lot of soul swaps happening for these. We'll see what happens.
If anything, I would maybe dye the bottom.
Oh, black? Yeah, it would be nice.
I think all black would be fucking fire. I just like the way it pops though. It looks fucking dope. Anyway, Camp Out, Tone My Voice. Shout out to the Flavors for additional information in general. If you haven't followed them on Instagram yet, please do. Comments are always appreciated.
Always.
Thumbs up are always appreciated. Sharing is also a thing you guys can do too. If you guys like the show, I mean, it is what it is.
If you want to see something else, if we missed something, let us know in the comments. We'll try to, compensate for it. We hit, right?
We here.
We here.
And peace.